about our Father's business. Crime mode, filled with His Holy Spirit. That's a cheat code. Holiness the standard. We never fold. We about to make a scene episode. About our Father's business.
Yo, we are back. Episode 44 of season 3 of the Not the Same Podcast, hosted by this one word, C-Micah. That one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem, a.k.a.
Yes,
Panky. You know what I'm saying?
Panky.
and we ain't talking about this neither. We talk. You know, all the kids, they be like, ain't got no fangs. But
No fans, no nothing.
But stays doing it in the photo shoots. Anyway, back to the show at hand. Listen, man, appreciate everybody tuning in for the Not the Same Podcast. Look. We have a special thing going on tonight, man. We love to honor our homies here within the city, man. We got people, man. We got friends, we got families, we got sisters, we got brothers. And listen, tonight we're going to premiere a brand new video by our sis, Miss Tarcia Renee, featuring Flame. But you had to wait for all that. You know what I'm saying? Just know it's coming. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you hear me? You
hear me. All right, man, listen. If you are watching, shout out. I was thinking about my boy, Tori Deshaun. You know, he always say, you hear me. You know what I'm saying? That's that East Saint coming out of there, brother. That's that East Saint. All right, man, listen. If you're watching us right now on YouTube, Facebook, pirated stream, or whatever, I need you to do what you see on the screen right about soon. Right about soon. It'll be there in a minute. Here we go, man. Listen, number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit the subscribe button if you have not subscribed to Not the Same Podcast. And lastly, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we are right now, as we was last night, as we was last week with the 3 shows, as we will be next week with the 3 shows. Listen, we have a Bible study that we do every first and third Tuesday of each month. We have a sports show every single Wednesday, even in the slow, dead times of sports right now. We persevere and keep going. And then our music and hot topic show that we do every Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Thursday.
The premiere show of the Not the Same Podcast.
Yes, sir.
The original. You know what I'm saying? The OG in this thing.
There it is. Yo, shout out to our rebroadcast of the Not the Same Podcast, man. Our MTMB Sports famo. Y'all know what it is. Live Show TV. Let me tell you something. Live Show TV, thank y'all. Because y'all play every single one of the show the one words on. Just thank y'all. Yeah. No doubt.
Big salute to them.
Radio, Praise 365. Scooter doing big things in the city. Scooter over there on Boost. Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, our homeboy Orlando Page, His Hop, Who's Hop out there on the West Coast out in Vegas, my man Sam Stewart, Mr. His Hop himself, Podcast and Radio Network, 520 Collective, and the Kingdom Now Network. All them one words, rebroadcast one of our shows one way or another, and then we're going to do this one real quick. Let me get another shout out one of them on, because we did it quick, but we're going to give them another one, bro. I don't know what just happened. But we're going to keep it pushing. I don't know what happened. My man got the red screen. You see what it is? Gang. Anyway, what we're going to talk about is this. For all my sneaker peekers out there, can y'all still hear me? There you go. So my sneaker peekers. I'm back like he never left. There it is.
I left.
But that little clap, if this is your first time tuning in to the Not the Same Podcast, that clap was for all our sneaker peekers. If you don't know what a sneaker peeker is, those one words that don't say nothing. Yeah. Sneaker peeker sound a little strange. So if you don't want to be called a sneaker peeker, a little sus, our silent partners out there. That's what that's all about. That little hand clap. Y'all don't never say nothing. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. If you go back and you watch this later, if you're not watching us live, go back and you see it pop up. Comment. This is something that we're going to start telling y'all. If y'all catch our show after the fact on YouTube and you want to see the video, start commenting.
Yeah.
Listen, we'll come back through. We'll see. It'll tell us when you comment. We can comment back on it, and all that stuff does matter. You dig what I mean?
All of it.
I gotta wait for my sis video to come up because she had a line and I was very proud of her. Very, very proud of it. It tells me I know she's been saved. You hear me? But we'll get to that in a little minute. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, man. Hey, man. Listen, without further ado, man, this is going to be a dope night tonight, man. We got a lot of people talking in the comments already, man.
Man.
Product XDB. You know who this is? Whoever you is, what's up, my fam? I don't know who you are, man, but pleasure to meet you. Pleasure to meet you. It's probably somebody we know. We just don't know.
Somebody we know and just don't know. We
ain't disrespecting. We just don't know. No, hey, man, say it. Don't say your government. Don't say your government. We don't want to get nobody in trouble. Salute, fam. Appreciate you. Appreciate you sliding through.
We appreciate you sliding through, squad.
Yeah, let's get into the what's good.
Don't know which one word it is, but let us know.
What's good?
All right, Rob Dean, my brother for another mother, like my homie Larry Rogers on the west side. But be careful on the west side of St. Louis. Tuck in your chain, man. My brother, what is good? My bad,
hey,
Daryl.
Now I know what we talking about. What up, Daryl? My bad, bro.
Hey, we had to be sure, brother.
Disrespect.
You know what I'm saying? And yes, we do know on Cortez. You're right. All right.
Yeah, no, I know now. Since
we know now, bro.
Name. Yeah, okay.
Yes,
what up, squad?
The producer, Daryl.
Anyways, check this out, man. What's good with me? I had the opportunity. My man Merv, aka Broken Vessel Music, he invited me to the One World Fest this past weekend. Mm-hmm. They show mad love, man. I want to give a shout out to some of the people I met, the producers or the organizers of it, and also, man, for all my vegan folks, because people want to start eating healthy. Black people starting to get on their health kick, not just at the beginning of the year. Shout out to Sweet Treats at STL, man. I just put their website on the thing, man. Put that up there. Sweet Treats STL. Check this out, bro. It's a vegan dessert shop specializing in nostalgic flavors of cookies and sweet rolls. You dig what I mean? Yeah. If you go ahead and go to Sweet Treats STL on Facebook, order today using the discount code STL for a 20% off discount. Yeah. Listen, the rolls is fire. My man Merv, my man walked away with like 3 boxes of these joints. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they specialize them to them for the vegan. If you're trying to do the vegan thing and stay away, gluten-free. Yeah. Hey, look, anybody doing something positive in the city, hit us up, man. Not the same podcast at gmail.com. Yeah. I'm doing this on the love. So, and the reason being because they showed mad love when we was out there. Man, it was raining. Me and Merv didn't go up. We supposed to went up at 4:00. We didn't go up to 6, and they allowed us to sit under the tent, kind of chop it up in fellowship, listen to the music, and they was there to support. So anybody that support us, I want to support as well, because your boy is still feeling kind of under the weather a little bit from being out in the rain, but we weathered the storm, and the Lord came through. You did
double entendre.
Right. Yeah. But shout out to STL's sweettreats.com. Go check them out. Mm-hmm. They are doing their thing over there, man. They've been in business for a minute, and it's fire. Check it out, bro.
And like Rob said, man, if you would like your business advertised like this is right here during this segment or any other segment or Not the Same Podcast, hit us up. Listen, you may not always get the love like the Sweet Treats. You know, they did something for my brother Rob and my homeboy Broken Vessel. But we will work with you on a very reasonable way. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to break nobody, nothing like that. But Not the Same Podcast is a LLC business. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, big salute to Sweet Treats STL, man. That is much love, man. And pray for all type of success in your business in the name of Jesus. Listen,
in the name of Jesus.
Hey, let me tell you something out here. We believers. Go ahead, bro.
Right. Donations. That's what we trying to say. Go ahead. What's good with you, bro?
Man, what's good with me, man, is like this week has really been a hard week. It's been such a hard week that when Rob saw me, he said, "Brother, is you good?" And I just kind of looked at him and said, gave him a Rick Ross grunt and kept it moving. I told him I was all right, but the brother was really, it was just a hard day with work and all that, man. If you are a leader of men or a leader of women or a leader of people, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you leading, men, women, children, whatever, the weight of your leadership is hard sometimes. You feel what I'm saying? Because I put it like this. This is why I say it's hard sometimes. It's not just dealing with people. You're dealing with attitudes. You're dealing with your own life. You know what I'm saying? And you're dealing with, especially when you're in a business that deal with customers, then you got to put a front face on. And what I mean by that is that all that you dealing with, everybody else can't see. Now, Rob, my best friend, so he know. But when I'm in the public and I'm with those people, I be like, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, nice to meet you. You know, I gotta be all on that.
Right.
But when I got back to that office, my safe place, my brother saw me. That brother looked at me like, yeah, this brother been through HE double hockey sticks today. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them hard days. So my what's good is that today was not a hard day. Today was a good day. You know what I'm saying? Although the orders came in and we did things like that, and you know, it was a busy day at work. It was not like Tuesday, because Tuesday was, I went to work. I left to go to work at 4:00 in the morning. I got home at 7:45 at night. It was one of them days, dog. And it wasn't just mental work. This was manual, physical work. It went from me telling people what to do, them whining about it, me having to get them straight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then go beyond just telling them what to do. I had to jump in and do it with them because that's what leaders are supposed to do. You tell them what to do, and then you go show them like, nah, you got me messed up. You think I can't do this. I'm not just sitting in the office with my feet up. Let me show you something. Matter of fact, step to the side, and you deal with this on the truck. Let me show you what these all these weight days and all this working out can do.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to let them see it. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking. But no, I'm serious, man. I'm just happy about the week is getting better, man. We had some challenges, and had some challenges with life, period. But the week is getting better, and that is what's good with me. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's what's up, man. No, Hey, check this out. What you saying that? For all my people to be in their feelings when somebody not calling, when somebody not answering, you never know what someone is going through.
Come on, bro.
You dig what I'm saying?
Come on,
because
bro.
Life.
Life be life. Shout out to Tony Dyson.
Shout out to our homeboy Tony Dyson. Praise God that he getting through his situation. You dig what I'm saying as far as health goes. In Jesus' name, he healed. So this is what I'm saying with my man C. I walked in the warehouse. Bro, you good? Yeah. Like he gave me the grunt. On his way out.
Yeah.
Hey, one word, you straight?
Right.
Yeah. Like, no, you ain't getting ready to give me this little
right.
piece. Nah, you straight. Sometimes you got to snap a one word back into reality. Like, if you know your brother, if you know your sister, if you know you know what I'm saying, your peoples. Right. Sometimes that I'm cool ain't always I'm cool. That is the stock default answer for everybody who got pride. Yeah. And if you know that person, I'm not saying that you pry into it too much, but me and my brother got a good rapport. We do. And I know better. Body language different. Nah, bro. Come. Nah, I'm frustrated.
Listen to what you talking about, bro. You lying.
All you gotta, when my bro said I'm frustrated, I was like, shoot, I had one of them days. Hey, right. I'll holler at you tomorrow, bro. But that's what it's talking about. So don't always get in your feelings and make it about you. People be going through some stuff. And just because they didn't answer the text, the call, or whatever, it don't mean they acting funny. They may be going through and just too prideful to say, yo, pray for me. Because if you say pray for me, guess what the next thing out your mouth, one word, the people listening to me. Well, what's wrong? One word, just pray.
Right. You ain't got to know everything. Knows it one word.
That's all I got, bro. But that's what's up, bro. I'm glad you didn't have a hard day yesterday. Today like you did yesterday.
Today was much better. Today was much better. And that's all we going to say about that, man. You know what, man? Listen, I pray my little rant here helped somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man,
we all deal with it. A lot of people that watch our shows in similar age brackets. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all have moved on from being workers to bosses or to owners. And y'all recognize the struggle of leading people. It's not always easy. You know what I'm saying? But it's part of it and it's worth it, especially when that paycheck come in. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right, man. Let's hold up and wait for this and get goofy, man. Let's just where my hold up and wait. Where is it at? All right, here we go.
I don't know.
Hold up. Hey.
Hot topic.
All right, this is our hot topic. What's up, Miss Dingle? Good to see you, sis, as well as everyone else, man. We didn't shout out everybody in the chat today, but appreciate every one of you in the chat, man.
D, we saw you in there, D, a minute ago.
Yeah, we saw D and everybody.
Again.
Saw your mom,
Hagens.
Mama. Saw everybody up in here, man. Hagens, our brother DB, all these folks. Daryl Bennett, everybody in there. All right, man. Let's get to the hot topic of the night of tonight. Hot topic is, if you have never watched Not the Same Podcast, we do this thing called the hot topic. The hot topic is like, it could be national news, it can be social media news, it could be whatever. So I literally go look for what's popping today, not last week, unless it's something was major. So here's the question. Brazil's president is proposing a bill to regulate social media. Do you think our president should propose this as well? All right, let me try to get to a little more details about that. So what this guy was saying, he's trying to regulate the bots as well as misinformation that's being put out on social media about political things as well as other things. So he want to regulate it like basically, okay, you say what you want, but you can't say that, basically. You don't feel what I'm saying? So do you think our president, which is President Donald Trump, proposed this same bill as well in the great land of America? Go ahead, Mr. Davis.
No, I do not. And I'm going to tell you why, because it messes up our freedom of speech. Now, this is what I'll say. Fake bots Fake news, his favorite line. I don't like bots because that's one of that's one of the things that Not the Same Podcast is struggling with. We're trying to get promotion to get past this ceiling that we keep hitting, but everybody that we run into, they want to sell us bots and fake views and fake news and all of that. From that standpoint, I can understand it. But then where does the regulation stops? You know what I mean? They're already trying to take away TikTok from us. They took it away from a minute, and I promise you, everybody lost their mind when TikTok was gone for 48 hours. CapCut stopped working. I didn't know CapCut was caught. So no, I don't think that President Trump should do this. I get the heart behind it, but this is all the way wrong because then where does it stop? Because not all news is fake news. So when somebody comes with the real to expose the fake, now you're going to regulate them saying it's fake because you don't want to be exposed for what you're doing. Go ahead, bro.
I'm going to say I agree with this. I agree with this in a different way. This is not a debate for you, but I'm just going to come at it from another angle.
Okay.
I do not think the president should regulate social media. Trump or Brazil's president, whose name is Lula something, but it's not a female, it's a male, Lula. Yeah. But I do think social media companies should regulate their sites. So Instagram, get the bots out of here. Twitter, get the bots out of here. Now, one thing I will say about Twitter, people be jumping on Elon, but don't fake AI videos and it look like something real, it'll get community noted. And what that means is up under they say this is not actually real. This is this. This has been added to this to make this. They do that on Twitter. A lot of people that really ain't sports fans don't be messing with Twitter like that. They do that on Twitter. I am of the opinion all of them should do that. You know what I'm saying? If something is not right, if it's not right and it's fake, it should be called out. Now, I get it when you're having fun, then I think you should make the video and they should have a button. Just like when sometimes somebody would try to pull our video because we're doing we'll play a video like we're gonna play Tarsia video later or another video, and they be like, okay, they trying to make money off the video, and I can hit a button where it says no, that we're doing reviews of this. So this is our video is for this reason. So if you can hit a button and be like, yo, this is a parody, this is a joke, cool. But they present jokes as facts. And that is where I think is a problem. And it can come a problem within presidential things. Because, okay, you should have freedom of speech to clown the president if he's doing clown-worthy stuff. You shouldn't have freedom of speech. Well, you should have freedom of speech, but I think that sites should regulate like, yo, don't put out misinformation, though. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah, the president shouldn't overstep his bounds and be like, yo, y'all ain't doing this no more. Y'all ain't doing this no more. Okay, the owner of Instagram and Facebook, who are the same people, Meta, the company Meta, which is owned by, I forgot the dude name that owns Facebook, whatever his name, you handle that. That's your job. That ain't the president's job. All these, TikTok, whoever owns that, it used to be Asian people or Japanese people, I think. It was China.
Chinese.
And then, Trump got in the way. I don't know who bought it yet or whatever. The owners of that, they need to police that and stop that stuff from happening, in my opinion. You shouldn't be able to populate fake news. Now, when Trump's saying fake news, he's like, okay, I don't think all the news is fake he's saying is fake. It's just stuff he don't agree with. Fake news is not what you don't agree with. Fake news is literally fake. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody put out, I'll give you an example. This happened, Mark Zuckerberg. Thank you, Cortez. This happened, Rob, remember this, 5-6 years ago. Somebody put up fake news about me. You remember this? Did. And I told you, I had to get legal stuff into this. I had to call the cops on this. They shot up
some people down in Dallas.
Yeah, they took my rap name, C-Micah, and stretched from that I was the same Micah that shot up something in Dallas and said this guy is actually a murderer is hiding as a Christian rapper. I put up all my songs. That really, really happened, right? And I had to contact the authorities, and the stuff got pulled down. And, he said, yeah, this guy's real name is Micah. My government name is not Micah. So he was wrong anyway, but it was fake news being purported as something real that was detrimental to me. Those things should be taken care of, in my opinion. You just saying Trump got a big old water head. I mean, you ain't got to take that down. That's your opinion. It's a joke. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead, bro.
Right. No, I definitely remember that because that's when that big shooting spree happened down in Dallas and the cops got killed. And they it was a clip of my man's. Yeah, that was wild. That was.
Man, they had a picture on one of my live shows up here and everything. Dude did their homework and was all wrong.
Whoever it was, they was out for my boy. What I mean by regulation, if you're talking about the actual social media company being regulated, I am 100% with that. Presidencies and government should not get into this because when it's all said and done, it's going to go left or right, political, whatever the case may be, and then your agenda is going to get put out there. Whether it be for the community, whether it be for the left wing, the right wing, and then the freedom of speech, right. Anyway.
Crystal got a shirt to say that right wing, left wing, right wing, chicken wing.
Chicken wing, yeah. But the point is, they shouldn't be on that. Now, I will tell you this, X, you might as well add 2 more to it because that's what it then turned into. You dig what I mean? You'll figure it out after the end of the show. That's what X then turned into. Instagram, they take your pictures down now. So if you put a picture down, you can't even go back and look at the old pictures.
Right.
Like they're regulating it on certain things so that you can't soar and become, profit off of their
shadow ban.
So they're regulating that. And I'll give a prime example. Some people that we know had X amount of followers. They shadow banned this man, and now he had to start all the way over from scratch because he was getting too popular and he wasn't paying for promo. This was all organic. And this is my thing about the bots. They want you to be organic, but they also want you to pay the bots because guess what? The bots are from the companies. When it's all said and done, the bots are from the companies. So from that standpoint, yes, Insta, Tik, X, those folks need to regulate what's going on. But I don't think the government should be getting into it. Not one bit, not at all, because it can get real twisted that way.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to some of the comments. I have to go way, way, way back. My bad, because we ain't say nothing for a minute. Yeah, so way back, Miss Dingle said, yes. That's how women say, yes. Man, don't ever say that. If you a man that say it like that, first of all, to you,
no.
Don't do that. Grown man. All right. Anyway, she said yes. However, the First Amendment. And then Tarsia says right. He called everything fake news. Everything. D says nope. First Amendment. I get it.
Yeah.
Boy Hagen said the way Trump run off at the mouth, the only thing should be regulated is people who speak against him. The only thing he regulating is people who speak against him.
Yeah. For sure.
Absolutely. And that's the only thing he really want to police. I didn't realize they took TikTok. They took it off for like a month.
It wasn't
a month, like a week or so.
I think it was about a week. I almost lost my mind. I couldn't edit no videos.
Tarsia said facts is bad on IG.
Talking about the bots.
She agree with me. Let's see. Go to some new ones. Anything he rejects is fake news. That's talking about our president.
Yep.
And then shadow banned her because she was growing too fast. Yeah, they did the same thing to Tarsia.
The same way.
Yeah.
You growing too fast. You ain't paying for no ads. It's like
because you're not including them. That's the problem.
You got to.
You're not paying your way.
There's no such thing as organic anymore. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. Let me tell you something. Every time I put up a post of a video from some Not the Same Podcast, some Rob Redeem stuff, some just regular hashtag angles, you know what it is. Anytime I put those up, there's a thing that pops. There's a thing that pops up that says boost. If you don't know what hashtag angles is, follow me on Instagram. Shameless plug. You dig what I'm saying? You'll see them angles sooner or later. It'll say a thing that says boost. And they'll give you all types of stuff that want you to add more, pay more, so that you can get more viewers. And they'll tell you. And if you don't hit that button, guess what happens? I don't know how many followers. You want to know how many people actually see my posts?
Right.
40. Right. A good day. Me and C got 11K on one of our videos about Bronny and LeBron on our sports show. And on TikTok, that mother got 11.1K. The biggest ever. We didn't pay for anything last time we saw them numbers. I'm just going to let you know that right now.
Facts. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
But we move on. Yeah, man. So, do we think Trump should propose this as well? I'm going to say no. Like I said earlier, I think the companies, the social media companies should regulate their own stuff. Kind of like I say they do on Twitter. They don't do it enough. Like Rob say, it don't be X, it be 3X. Now, let me give y'all a secret. If your videos, if you start seeing stuff you don't want to see, there's a 3 dot thing. Push the 3 dot and say you don't like that. it'll stop showing it as much. You know what I'm saying? I do that with people that be talking too reckless a lot too, beyond just the video. Because some people just toxic, man. You know, Twitter calls emotions, dog. These toxic, negative people, man. So it's like for example, I look at Twitter for stuff about my favorite sports teams as well as music, right? So we have fans that love to hate on our own team, wearing Grizzly stuff, and it gets on my nerves. It's like, God, dog, everything ain't negative, dog. You know what I'm saying? We can't keep talking about Ja holding the gun 5 years from now. That man gonna be 45. He gonna hold a gun to get like, dude, what is wrong with you? Stuff like that. Right. It's like, okay, I'm just have to mute this dude. I'm gonna have to just say, I need to see less of his posts. Or for example, another thing on Facebook, you can do it on Facebook too. And this happens on iPhones or Android. And Facebook, there was a guy that I was friends with that was on the same team that me and Rob was on. He decided to switch teams. I just say it like that. He decided to switch teams, and you know that lined up beard went to a made up beard, and I was just like, okay, yeah, it went too far. Now he got another brother in the video with him. Nah, dog, I can't see no more of your stuff, dog. You know, you were struggling at first. I was praying for you. After that, I'm gonna pray for you from a distance. I don't want to see it in my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Right. So something like that. Hey, anyway, go ahead. I
got a tidbit for the ladies and the fellas. Yeah. Just because you stop watching one muscle video or one twerk video, one word, and you ban that person, but then you
also got to stop. That's a good point.
You got to stop them joints. Don't talk about it around your phone. I'm telling you right now. Right. If you say a word more than 4 times on your phone while you're on the phone, you're going to start getting whatever advertisement because they listen. I know the Big Brother theory, this is not, all I'm telling you is they're listening. Say something 5 times on the phone, and I guarantee you, all of a sudden you get an ad on it.
Hey, but brother. Go ahead. Yeah, my bad.
Brothers, stop saying you ain't watch. I don't know where this twerk video came from. One word you didn't watch.
One word, you know. Come on, dog.
Now you watching. I don't know why all these light-skinned naked men came. Stop it. You're watching.
They all the same skin tone. How is that possible? Because you keep looking. If you look at anything more than 5 to 6 seconds, it records it and it gives you more of that because it figures that's what you like. You know what I'm saying?
And it means like.
It's not. No, it's not. It don't figure. It is what you like. And if you want to stop seeing it, stop looking at it.
Stop looking. God dog it. That's all we saying.
That's all we saying. And we ain't judging nobody. Listen, how do we know this?
But they stop watching, bro.
How do we know this? Anyway, man, we gonna move on and hold up and wait. But before we hold up and wait, man, we need y'all to do something.
We get in trouble.
Before we hold up and wait, listen, if you're enjoying what you're seeing right now on the Not the Same podcast, hit this like button. Hit your subscribe button if you've never subscribed to Not the Same Podcast. And lastly, hit that notification bell. If you think what we doing is goofy and funny and having fun, or you enjoy these videos we about to play, man, slide on back again. We're here every single Thursday. We don't miss Thursday unless life be lifing. And life do be lifing, and sometimes we push on through. Other times we'll give y'all a message to tell you we'll be back. But trust me, we're more consistent than the mail. Trust me, we going to show up most of the time, 95% of the time. Lord help our sis.
Usher, brother. That was confession. Listen, go ahead and hold up and wait.
Yeah, let me hold up and wait. Miss Dingle, calm down. Calm down over there, Miss Dingle.
This ain't straight time.
Hold up. Hey.
All right, let me pause this. This is a video. Tonight is ladies' night. All right? It's ladies' night. More particular, STL ladies' night. Now, this young lady don't live in STL no more, but she is a ST alien 100%. This is our sister Jackie Hill featuring Aha Gazelle, and it's called Shimmy. Shimmy that stimmy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to D1.
Shout out to D1.
Yes, sir.
Look at the way that I walk, yeah. Look at the way that I talk, yeah. You should have called it a cross, yeah. You would have called it a loss, yeah. I call it gain, this world is insane, and I want no parts of it. I'm calling it costs a bit. The price going up, that dollar don't bother the father. Contrition is what he gets, yeah. Broken, I'm hoping he notices, yeah. Focus and poking that golden is, yeah. If I'm a beetle, the linen, he folded it easy. The yoke, I am owning it, I am not severed, I'm working. Remember the dinner, he broke it and rose again. Look at the way that I walk, yeah. 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 Look at the way that I look at the way that I look at the way that I walk, yeah. Look at the way that I walk, yeah. Look at the way that I walk, yeah. Look at the way that I walk.
talk, but only God can see the spark in my heart. And I'm not here to paint a perfect picture for you. Understand this is more than just art. I'm blood covered in the sea with the sharks, but not ripped apart, I've been set apart. Only 2 ways to go when it's time to depart. Either up and away or up under the hood like the coin start. I ain't sticking with God for the luxuries, but the demons is under me. He get tricky and sticky like honey and bumblebees, trying to go through 100 keys. I was like praying for open doors, should have been praying for what you need. Let's get a feather and tickle their nose. They looking for blessings, make them sneeze.
Look at the way
Cool.
that I walk, yeah. Look at the way 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 that I walk.
Up and down, back, forth, up and down.
Look at the way that I walk. Look at the way that I walk. Look at the way that I talk. Look at the way that I talk. Look,
The price going up.
broken, I'm hoping he notices, y'all. Broken, I'm hoping he notices, y'all. Broken and broken, they're going to this, y'all. Yeah. Look at the way that I walk, look at the way that I walk, yeah. 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 Look at the way that I
All right. That was Shimmy by Miss Jackie Hill Perry featuring Aha Gazelle. Look, man, my thoughts about the video. I really enjoyed the video. I enjoyed the song. One thing I like about Jackie Hill, she is always her. She's just 100% her. She ain't going to dance around. She ain't going to be jerking, doing a whole lot of stuff. She had this kind of, what I say before, man, kind of like, what was that old cartoon, Daria? She reminded me like a black Daria. And I'm not hating. I'm just saying like she's in her own particular lane, but she always had those bars. Also, I'm going to say this too, man. One thing I love about the switch up at the end, everybody loves seeing kids. The kids can actually dance. I hate when there's a bunch of kids and the kids can't dance and they just reaching on the fact that, oh, everybody just going to like the kids. Okay, if your kids can't dance, get them out the video.
Get them out the
You
video.
know what I'm saying? Them little kids, they had some dance, they had some vibe to them. They was grooving, man. So, yeah, I enjoyed that. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Jackie Hill, always herself. You know I'm an AHA fan, so when it's all said and done, I think that was one of the first times I heard him actually spit, and he didn't put any melodic to it.
Right.
And then he put his cool at the end of it. That's his signature thing, the
That's his
cool.
little tag.
So he stepped out of the box. I feel like Jackie, with this whole thing since she been with Reach, has stepped out the box. Because you got to think, at first she was with Humble Beast,
Yeah.
and over there the beats was a little different.
Yeah, the
You know what I mean?
Well,
And
there's more East Coast. Let me say that.
It was
I ain't
more
gonna say they
East
wasn't
Coast.
Good. It was more East
And
Coast.
now this is more mainstream, and she's been able to jump on these mainstream beats and kill it and do what she
Handle
need
her
to do.
business. Yeah.
And that wasn't like a bad pot of gumbo, if you will.
Yeah.
It meshed perfect. And the switch up at the end, even though she didn't, I thought she was gonna hit it, like start spitting different.
Yeah.
But this for the switch up at the end for the beat itself, yeah, that was dope to me.
Yeah. My boy DB giving them real thoughts. Yeah, I agree.
What'd he say?
I agree. He said it was born a little though, but the lyrics and beats, clap, clap, clap,
Yeah.
clap, clap.
Yeah,
Like I say,
yeah.
Jackie Hill Perry is a quiet taste. She's not gonna make you jump. Well, I don't know. Them beats she been having now is a lot more hype, man. But like I say, I'm used to the way she do stuff now. And
Yeah.
I respect
Yeah.
it though. You know, cause seeing the Humble Beast version, you know, it was impressive because nobody knew she could rap. Because all of a sudden she was signed, all of a sudden we like, dang, Lil Mama can spit for real. We just was seeing her do
Right.
the poetry for all that time.
Yeah.
And then you can see her rap. But this, to me, this Reach version, I think is the best version. Because it's
She
more
reaching.
modern stuff. And
Yeah,
she is reaching.
She reaching, but she reaching
Ross
right.
said.
Nah, yeah.
All right, man, let's get into the music segment.
Music segment.
All right, let me tell you where this statement stems from. Last night, if you was into football or if you're into pop music, these two worlds collided by who is Kelsey? Who is he dating? Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift came on the Kelsey's podcast and did a 2-hour podcast. You know what I'm saying? And they talk football and life or whatever. And I looked at all the reviews of that, and people that don't like her loved it because she was down to earth. They had never seen her talk because she's always been elite level
Pop
artist.
star. Yeah,
she
yeah,
is
yeah,
still
yeah.
elite level artist. Trust me, she is the biggest of the biggest. So this question comes from this. Do you like your music stars to be more down to earth and relatable or more unreachable and privileged like royalty? Because some of the artists, you will never see them do interviews, never see them talk, never see them do anything. You know, other words, they only talk when they get an award. That's it. Or they talk on their album, but you never see nothing about their actual life. She was on there talking about learning how to bake sourdough and crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, she totally unleashed. And like, I know Taylor Swift songs. I never bought an album a day of my life. From what I heard about the interview, I said, man, I want to see this interview. Because she, you know, basically unbuckled the shoes, relax, you know, let her toes hang out, so to speak. So, thoughts, bro?
I think it depends on the person. For me, I don't care one word. Like,
I'm gonna spit out my water.
I really,
okay.
You know me, bro. When somebody start acting like they unreachable and untouchable, I'll be ready. Hey, you know how I am, bro. Hey, South by Southwest. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And nobody knew you one word. To this day, I still hold on to it, but I digress. What I will say is this: when you're relatable and down to earth, it makes a person feel like I can relate to your music. But then there is the mystique of, oh my goodness, it's Beyonce, it's Jay-Z, it's you have that. It's just not for me. You dig what I mean? I get more in tune when I do see one of these type of interviews and someone tells me some real stuff about what went on in their life, as opposed of the mystery behind what's going the man or the woman. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I think I like the relatable a little bit more too. But I'm cool with the privileged royalty type stars too, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had to ever see an interview from Prince to know he that dude. He was that dude.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't need to know nothing about his life. Purple Rain did enough. They told me everything I need to know. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't need that from that particular guy, because I guess for me, elite level artists, I ain't got to have all that. Their music so elite, it don't matter. I don't have to know. Like, for example, you know, for most, we'll just say cultures. You know, we're black people. A lot of people watch our show are black people. Taylor Swift crosses over for some black people, but mainly, if you put up Taylor Swift or Beyonce, most of our crowd's gonna pick Beyonce, right?
For sure.
You put it for a crowd where it's all mixed, black, white, Asian, everything, they're gonna pick Taylor Swift. You know what I'm saying? Who's the biggest star? Taylor Swift is the biggest star. He's the third option, Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I'm just saying, worldwide, Taylor Swift is the biggest star. Beyonce right up there with her, though. You feel what I'm saying? Beyonce right on her heels, and she more talented. Like, I don't know if I would want to see that from Beyonce, for me. Because in my mind, she's reached that elite status, right? I know she's real. She got babies. Real things that happen. You know what I'm saying? She bring her babies out there with her. That's enough for me. Seeing her bring her babies out there to dance with her on the shows and all that, that's enough for me. I don't need to see her and Hove in the house, man, because the way he carried himself and the way she carried herself before they was even together, you know what I'm saying? It kind of made it like, okay, I don't really want to see behind the scenes. No, because
I can feel that.
For that particular artist. But, like, let me think of somebody I would love to see the behind the scenes. Shoot, I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of a secular artist, not a Christian artist. Man, I don't know. Go, bro, while I'm thinking.
I'm scared to see some of the Christian artists behind the scene.
He ain't lying.
These one words be wild. Like,
okay. Yeah.
No, but real talk, while you thinking about it, and just interrupt me.
Stupid.
You can interrupt me if you want to, but on the Christian side, because I saw in the comments, some of these secular artists are more relatable than some of the Christian artists. And the bottom line is, I hate to tell y'all, for my Christian fans, let me give you a secret. C&I has been to several award shows. Some of these one words make you want to backhand them. That's all I'm going to say. Some of them are, it's like they are so high up in this little bitty genre that they look down on any and everybody that comes through the door. And that bothers me, because it's not a walk in love type thing. It's like, okay, I'm the superstar in this area. Bow down as I walk into this room. And I'm like, one word, you put your pants on just like me.
Oh.
You dig what I mean? As a matter of fact, I'm probably making more than you through my job. But that's not the point. You dig what I'm saying? Like, that's the attitude that I have when they present themselves like that. But on the secular side, I feel the same way. when they walking through and acting a certain way, but I get it. Fandom, if you don't have no humbleness about yourself, fandom will turn you into something that you've never seen. I'll never change. I'm going to say this and I'm going to let you go. Okay. Everybody I won't change when I get money. You a lie. When you get your paycheck, everything changes. Yeah. You getting gas in the car. You going shopping, eating out. Yeah. Oh, you're going to change when the money comes.
Absolutely.
But the thing is your heart going to change? And the royalty and the privilege part, I agree with you with the Beyonce thing and like Michael Jackson. Mm-hmm. I like to see the behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. I don't want to see the behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't need to see everything. I just need to see like when you came up with Jack's 5. So you dig what I mean? That we can stop right there. And some of these other artists, but I like the more relatable folks, man, because I know your struggle. Not the studio gangsters that ain't never seen the trap, but the relatable cats who, or, you know, not the guy who's singing to the woman, but you know you like your partner. I ain't talking about them. You dig what I mean? I want relatable.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. Keep that to yourself, man.
I want relatable things. I don't want people who is not authentic. I love authenticity when it comes to the music and behind it. So yeah, that's all I'll say.
You know, I'm gonna say this is an artist that was successful in our teenage days. You know what I'm saying? In our teenage days, there was this artist that was successful. You know, never was like big, but successful. I'll give you an example. This dude is extremely down to earth because when they did his MTV Cribs, it was a dude sleeping on the floor. That John was dirty. I'm talking about Redman. But man, I respected it. He said, nah, I ain't moving. He said, man, I ain't moving. You know, I'm going to stay right here. This is the studio right here. There's a dude laying on the floor. And I think to this day, that's just the way he is. It's just being authentic. Now, you ain't got to be dirty and nasty like that. But I respect the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people, authenticity can go too far. And this is what I mean by that. The authenticity go too far, like Kanye. You know what I'm saying? We saw the backstyles of his life. Like, dang, we ain't had to see all that. You know what I'm saying? He started saying every thought in his mind. You know, so he also has some mental issues. Let's keep it.
Yeah. No, you know
go
that.
ahead, bro.
I'm just Miss Sting will say, yeah, I changed. I buy Benadryl and crabs every payday. But that's that. Hey. That's authentic and relatable. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's the way it is. But the unreachable and privileged part, we do like the story, man. We like the. Why you think we watch the MTV Cribs or How I'm Living that was on BET or any behind the music that was on VH1? We like to see the inside of these superstars, but in that you're getting their life story of how they came up, what they was going through, the success, the downfalls, the people that was in their lives taking advantage of them. Because it's like, dang, even with the money they went through that, my cousin did me like that. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's the relatable part. But when it's unreachable, when you just feel like everything in their life is perfect, like Anthony Bourdain. Anthony Bourdain traveled the world. You hear me? Like
the world,
my man was everywhere. Yep. And next thing you know, he killed himself. You dig what I mean? Because he was unreachable in art, and we thought he was living his best life. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see the mirage that you're giving me. I do like some of the behind the scene things. I think that's why Beyonce documentary, I can't think of the name of it, when she did that whole thing. Garcia, I know you're a Beyonce fan, I think. I know y'all know what I'm talking about when she did her little documentary. That mother went crazy because you saw a behind the scenes look of some of the stuff she was going through. And that's relatable when you get one of those superstars that's going. I don't really care about Jay-Z's behind the scene. It's just for me. You dig what I'm saying? Like, Pop, just rap to me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of these folks, all I want you to do is on stage. I can care less about your personal life. Mm-hmm. Some people, they bring you in and you're like, no, I want to know more about them, him, her.
Yeah.
So.
All right, Hagen says, whenever a rapper come home from jail, we always waiting on the first day out song. People want to hear the authenticity and what you went through while you on that bid. Yep.
I.e. Gunna. I heard Gunna just released the album and everybody was going crazy about it. I ain't listened to it, but he ain't not too long got out from being a snitch. Everybody was kind of turning their back on him. Now he didn't drop the album and everybody talking about it. I haven't listened. For those who all listen to Gunna, let me know if that mug was any good or not. I don't know.
Think of an example like this young lady in R&B. Everybody loved because they saw these videos and this TV show with her mama in it, Keisha Cole. Loved her.
Yeah.
And Keisha Cole come off very authentic. You know what I'm saying? But she's, she sang like she in church. Saying like she about to cry. But
she does.
She can sing. Lil Mama can really, really sing. All right, man. Yeah, I think everybody is more on the relatable tip, more so than the privilege. I think some of the privilege need to stay right in their spot, though. You know, we were saying earlier, we ain't got to see everything. All right, man. With that being said, we're going to get into our last video tonight. Listen, this is a world premiere by our sis, Miss Tarcia Renee, featuring Flame, called Saints Out. Man, y'all better check this out real quick, man. Let me, before we even start it, this our family, man, so we got to show our family love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Y'all check this out. Tune in if you watching, man. Y'all let us know what y'all think about it right quick. Here.
About time, one word.
Yeah, about time. I ain't going to say nothing before she said to us. All right. Hold up and wait and get to this video.
Hold up. Hey.
The Saints out. Said the Saints out. Yeah. He done let the Saints out. Let the Saints outside. It ain't safe out. It ain't safe outside. The world, it is in shambles. And we living life like a gamble. The Saints out with a safe house. If you need it, come to Saints house. Yeah, the church, that's what I'm talking about. Send the Saints, yeah. And I can point them out. We all that, yeah, both. And that's real talk. That's real talk. Only difference is that we blood bout. I come from cuz, but I can show you what that blood bout. I'm talking to Lord Supper, dinner time. He ate them sins up. Was guilty from my sins. He took the W, now my wins up. And every time that I do it, he bring me right back to a clean state. Like a chalkboard with a clean slate. I can bounce back like for sure I'm saved. I ain't taking death to my grave. Follow the rule, Jesus the way. So with my time, I ain't about to play what he did for me like house swag. He did it for me and you. So come in the house and he done let the Saints out. Let the Saints outside. It ain't safe out. It ain't safe outside. The world, it is in shambles. And we living life like a gamble. The Saints out with a safe house. If you need it, come to Saints house.
Blood bought, water dip, mixed it with faith. It is a gift from outside of us. We outside plus. Yeah. How you doing with them burdens past the preaching off? Them extra burdens, they be hurting. Gone and get them off. See, this what I've been talking about since extra notes. Then I double down on them with the word and water. Spun the block with Christ for you about the Lord's table. Neo-ethos, freedom lessons, what Jesus bought us. That what he bought us, yeah. Devil thought he slid, but he putting belt to butt. That's where is your sting. You thought you blicked up Israel's king, you thought you did your thing. You double crossing his regime, you must have lost your brains. It also seemed that y'all so green regarding God, he's patient. They buried ancient Christianity, gave it replacement. They hijacked the Reformation and gave it to Satan. We're bringing word and sacrament, now it's back from the basement. It's bad. They buried ancient Christianity, gave it replacement. Hijacked the Reformation and gave it to Satan. We're bringing word and sacrament, now it's back from the basement.
He done let the Saints out. Let the Saints out. Let the Saints out. Let the Saints out.
Let the Saints out. Let the Saints out. Let the Saints out. Let the Saints out.
Saints out. Saints out. Let the Saints out.
All right, that was Saints Out by our sis, Miss Tarcia Renee, featuring the boy Flame. Got the little cameo by our brother Ruben back there in the back. Listen, man, I'm gonna see what I think about the video. I think the video was clean. What I really love was the shots with all the words behind them. That was very dope to me. And the colors going back and forth like that. And the videographer tip, Cortez did his thing. Vivid Cortez, no disrespect, bro. No disrespect. No, I think he did his thing. The video was very clean. The verses was good, and the joint was mixed very good. Toy, very good. That was very good mix. That joint was sounding good. The drops out, the editing and stuff on that was very good. I'm talking very deep artist, right? But because this is my sis right now. But the editing on it was very good, and I think that was you got one with this one, sis. That's what I say about that. You got one with this one. This is very good song. Flame did his thing as I expected, but I think it was a very good song. I think it was a good mix for y'all to finally come together on the song. That John should have happened a million years ago in my mind, but I think this was the right song for y'all to come together. Go ahead, bro.
And that's what I was about to say. This was the right song to come together. She did all right. No, I'm just playing. Sis did her thing. I'm proud of her because y'all don't know how much me and C be on our head anytime we see her. Like, when you dropping, keep going and not worry about X, Y, and Z.
Right.
she is coming, in my opinion, watching her growth and coming into her bag where she's starting to spit with the confidence. You dig what I mean? And I don't think y'all understand. Flame is a big time artist. We've had him on the show. We've had Tarsia on the show. And I'm not making him above anybody else. What I'm saying is Sis came on there and held her own and she did her thing. She didn't try to switch up her what she wanted to talk about. The blood and cuz I saw that. Shout out to you. That's why I put it in the chat. Shout out to you, sis. I was paying attention to the lyrics. But you stayed on your track while Flame came with, you know what I'm saying, his biblical speaking and teaching through the word, through his raps. Like he stayed true to him, you stayed true to you, and that's what made it mesh together. And of course, Vivid Cortez did it. My man always do. And Daryl, yo man,
I was about to say that. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, you be coming with your beats, bro.
That beat was fire. Good job on that beat, bro.
Like you did your thing with the beat. The video came together, and we ain't amping you because y'all in here.
No.
One word, if it wasn't right, we just would have been like, yeah, y'all go check our sis out.
Sis dropped tonight at 11. That's all we was saying. Straight up.
I'm just proud. I'm proud you held your own with somebody who's been around the world, and you stayed true to you. That's what I'm very, very proud of. And you didn't shrink back and didn't switch up because you knew Flame was gonna be on the thing.
Pre-save this joint to your Spotify. Pre-save it to wherever you listen to music. And buy something. You know what I'm saying? It drops tonight at 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock Central Time. Buy something from my sis. She is an independent artist. She runs her own label, runs her own studio, own videos. It's all in-house, man. So whatever you contribute is going to her. It's not going through no middleman. So go support our sis tonight. For real. 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock if you're in the St. Louis area, Central Time Zone. But, hey, man. Download it, run those numbers up for our sis, man. For real. 100, 100, 100, man.
Yeah, man.
Once again, that was called Saints Out by Tarsia Renee, featuring the boy Flame. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Go get that.
And yes, that was the homeboy Ruben in the back. Miss Dingle. I saw you said was that Ruben. Yes, that is Ruben. Anyhow, have you ever thought, thinking? I don't know which one it is. What I will say is make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. This is how you can support us. All of the love that was in the comments today, that's another way to support. That keeps us going. We engaging with y'all engaging with us, and we trying to bring these hot topics and playing music like from Tarsia, playing music like from Jackie Hill and everybody else when we don't get the blackout because somebody on one of them labels and think we trying to get paid off of them. No, we just trying to expose y'all. If y'all want to shimmy the stimmy like Jackie Hill said earlier, cool. You dig what I'm saying? Do that for us. Podcast, Not the Same Podcast at Cash App, notthesamepodcast.com/support if you want to go to the website. Listen, I'm going to say this again. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. If you catch the replay of this, comment on it. Hit the like, subscribe, and notification button. If you're listening to the audio, hit the stars. Like, subscribe, and notification button. I don't know how many times I'm not going to smash that button. We're not putting nothing corny up, but what we're saying is we appreciate y'all for sliding through. And more than anything, for y'all who showed up for Tarsia tonight, yo, give them a hand clap, man. We appreciate y'all.
Appreciate the support,
sis, we appreciate you allowing us to premiere your video. You think what I'm saying? Before this joint even dropped, that's an honor even on ours to be able to do it on this platform. We don't take that for granted. You dig what I mean? So, yo, we appreciate y'all for sliding through tonight. See what you got to tell the people, bro.
Man, first of all, ditto to everything Rob said, man. Sis, Cortez, we love y'all. You already know that, man.
Love y'all, man. Love y'all.
We count it as an honor. We don't ain't no play with this, man. This year's in, man. This is year's in.
Yeah, man.
Kristen had plates. We bought y'all plates and everything. It's been this year's in, man. So this is for life, man. We love y'all, man. We glad to see you achieving it. Really, really, really makes me feel like, man, I need to do something. Every time I see Toy Drive, I'm like, man, I need to do something. I need to do something. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, for real, we appreciate all of that, man. Listen, as Rob said, man, if you did like and subscribe and even hit the notification bell, man, if you enjoy Bible study, come back this Tuesday, man. We'll have a brand new Bible study we'll be releasing. I tell you right now, the subject will be on Let It Go. If you holding on to something, we're going to talk about you letting that thing go. You know what I'm saying? This Tuesday night. At the same time, then Wednesday we back with our sports show. If you're a sports fan, whether like a baseball, football, basketball, we don't really do much soccer, but the top three we got you, and WNBA. We got a little WNBA in that thing too as well. And lastly, we'll be back next week with our music and hot topic show as you saw tonight, man. We appreciate everyone who slid through. Please don't make it your last time. You feel me? And
hold on real quick for Daryl. They out of St. Louis, man. I put it, if you go back in www.stlsweettreats.com, I believe.
Big salute to them as well.
Salute to them. Like I said, I'm putting them back out because I'm looking at the comments again. www.sweettreatsstl.com. Sweettreatsstl.com. Daryl, you can check them out. Vegan dishes, sweet vegan dishes for you. So if you into vegan and you slimming down and doing all your thing, I ain't there yet. The Lord working on me. I still like meat. You dig what I'm? Yeah, just go ahead and end it.
You know what, man? This been a great show, man. I'm going to save my brother from himself, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all next week. We is out of here.
About our Father's business, crime mode. Filled with this Holy Spirit, that's a cheat code. Holiness the standard, we never fold. We about to make a scene episode. About our Father's business.